Okay guys, just a quick video of the sanding and deck refinish completion. Obviously you've seen that handrail, all handrails where screws were resunk and where needed, new ones placed in there, so they're nice and smooth. You can put your hands on them now. Steps were done. Look at that, basically bare wood. The time consuming aspect of this, really, it's probably hard to see it from afar, but the machine only goes to a certain distance, and then that leaves underneath huge pieces. It could be up to 2 inches underneath that has to be done by hand. So it's extremely time consuming. Our machines don't go underneath the steps, so someone has to lay down in there and try to sand that by hand in the dark, and it's definitely a very time consuming interesting endeavor. A lot of fresh screws, smooth. A lot of fresh screws all the way around where needed. I'm going to actually put some wood putty in this one. That's the only bad spot, and this is good. Everywhere else, it's just right there. So all this done, handrails are done, and tomorrow we're pressure washing. So then we're going to use the pressure washer to clean the pickets really good, to really bring out the color of the wood. But again, sanded through here, all this stuff as well, sanded and cleared. A lot of these pickets were kind of halfway falling off, so you can notice that they all have new screws in them. So yeah, that was time consuming as well. It's not like it's extra, but it's needed, because when we pressure wash, if they fall off, it's no good. And they were using a little pin nailer to put them in, so we don't like to use pin nailers. Campbell, Dave, he put these in with wood screws, which is the proper way to do it. So we replaced a lot of the upstairs stuff with wood screws as well, so we'll kind of show you what's going on here. All these guys, again, had to be done by hand. But look at that. I mean, it's gorgeous. And it's so smooth and nice to walk on. I think I showed you the upstairs decks, but I'm going to go ahead and do a quick run to let you see exactly what a multi-thousand-dollar deck refinish looks like. Even though I know some of you guys are going to be up this weekend. So then we're done here. We'll climb back up again. So a lot of the hand stuff, that's the detail stuff that gets us. We don't sand down the pressure treat, obviously. Wipe my shoes off here. So the pressure treat doesn't get wiped off or sanded off just because there's no need. It's going to be chemical all the way through it. This guy as well. So all these pickets as well had to come off for us to get the sander underneath them. And then, somebody had to go around and put them all back on with screws. So extremely time consuming. These little nails, which will blow off, these little pin nails are what was used to attach a lot of them, which wasn't the best idea, but hindsight's 2020. So again, the multiple pressure washing days is great because we want to get rid of as much as this as we can. We want to try to get the building as clean as we possibly can. So outside edges, nice and smooth. I mean, you guys can walk barefoot on these guys now. So that's good. Still having issues with the door, but it's better than it was. And it does shut, but it does sound as if there's a little bit of grind in there. Let me get to this guy right here. So again, I think we saw this one, obviously all the outside of this guy underneath the pickets and so forth, all that stuff is done. Handrail, nice and smooth, looks like a new deck. Not a whole lot of fun to do. So here's where it got interesting. That stuff that was here previously was a water-based. So water-based, if we put an oil-based stain over the top of a water-based stain, it never dries and it makes it eventually bubble. So we've had to come through and sand these guys. This was a very tough deck. I mean, this was a very time-consuming deck, this one, because to get it back to bare wood. And it's a great reason why we beg people, please do not use water-based products on decks. But that's what everybody sells up here, so it makes it really tough. So that is that. Handrails are done. We're leaving the second step for your guy. Whenever he's done, you just tell us, and we'll come back and we'll stain it. It'll take me all of about an hour probably. But that is a deck refinish. And although we do these on a regular basis, and we're kind of known for it up here, this has definitely been the biggest one of the season. This is a monster. You guys have decks for days. But it came out really good. So deck is complete. By the time you guys probably see this video, we will be pressure washing. And then what we're going to do is we'll pressure wash, and most likely we'll take off some lights, and we'll get everything set up, and then we will leave end of the day on Friday so that you guys actually have your property for the weekend, and we'll be back Tuesday morning. And all we'll do is I'll have a guy running up ahead of us with a masker, masking windows, and we're going to start staining. We'd like to be finished by the end of next week. This deck took a very long time, and this prep's going to take a while too. So today's Tuesday, or wait, today's Monday. So moving, shaking, things are happening. I'll upload this video. I've been having issues with my uploads, but I'll go ahead and get this uploaded and get this out to you guys. Just kind of let you see what's going on, and why your neighbors probably are not too happy with the very loud vibrating sounds coming from your house and the clouds, physical clouds of sawdust. So that's what's happening here. Thank you guys, and have a great Labor Day weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.